If you believe in the real underground of rock and roll, then now is the time to do something about it. The time is now to overthrow the current situations and declare war on the record companies, radio stations, publications, clubs, and anyone who promotes the whole so-called scene as it now stands. We need to destroy it all and take it all back from the corporate phonies and conformists. But action must be taken now, and blood must be spilt. First, let me tell you who I am. I was born Jesus Christ Allin in 1956 in Lancaster, New Hampshire. The Jesus Christ they preach about in the Bible is a phony imposter, just a crutch for the cripples to lean on. Fuck that weak shit. I am the man to deal with. I created myself inside the womb from the fires of hell. There are no separations between Jesus Christ, God, and the devil, because I am all of them. I am here to take rock and roll back and prove to the world that I am the real king through the powers I have acquired. When I was born in 1956, rock and roll first started taking off. Why do you think that was? Because I created it. I created Elvis. I made it all happen. Even before I was born, I was plotting, but through the years, everyone has let it all go. That's why I'm ready to take it all back. No one has held on. Nobody has had the endurance to finish what they were all set out to fucking do. They all let me down, or I took their lives for a purpose. I was the one who was throwing all the monkey wretches into the gears. But money and commercialism made them all sell out. Even Iggy let me down. The Sex Pistols let me down. Sid let me down when he fell in love. That's why they're all dead. And now we have the Ramones praising bands like Guns N' Roses, which runs against everything they were set out to destroy. But now it's 1991. This is the decade for the final bloody mutilation. Time to get rock and roll out of the hands of the masses and back to the people who would not accept comfort or conformity at any cost. Then I will commit suicide on stage, and the blood of rock and roll will become the poison of the universe forever. Take a look around and see what's happening. Spineless record companies kissing the mainstream's ass, being pressured by the money media and the politicians, so-called cutting-edge radio stations, as fucking lame as the stations they oppose, censorship publications, kissing the monkey suits' asses, who in turn are kissing someone else's ass. Even so-called underground publications have no fucking desire to get blood on their own hands. They're too busy crying about how we can make the world a more wonderful place and how politically correct they can be. Talk is fucking cheap. It's time to fight. It's time for revenge. We need to overthrow rock and roll as it now stands. We need to bring down record companies by not buying their products. A boycott. If you have to have a record, steal it. That way they won't get your money. We've got to stop feeding them. Your support must now go to me, GG Allin, the commanding leader and terrorist of rock and roll. Why do you think I'm in prison right now? Because they know who I am and they fear my reality. Our society wants to stop my mission. They want to brainwash you and keep you locked into MTV and their stagnating safe worlds. It's a plot to kill rock and roll. I am the savior. That's why I'm considered a threat to society. This is what you should do. Go to your record store, buy all the GG Allin recordings you can find. If they don't have any in stock, tell them to order some. If they refuse, then do what you have to do. Call radio stations, demand GG Allin. Spray paint GG Allin everywhere. Make them aware the disease and the scumfuck tradition is still spreading. Write GG Allin on all your dollar bills. Any bills you have, people do not throw money away, so it'll be a free way to get the message out. You must do it every day of your life. You must live for the rock and roll underground. It can be dark and dangerous again. It can be threatening to our society as it was meant to be. It must be uncompromising. And with me as your leader, it will happen. I am ready to lead you, my allies, into the real rock and roll underground. Let's get started.